Welcome, my friends. To go out of your mind at least once a day is tremendously important. By going out of your mind, you come to your senses. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. Of course, you can't force your mind to be silent. That would be like trying to smooth ripples in water with a flatiron. Water becomes clear and calm only when left alone. Take a deep breath and tell us your deepest, darkest secret so we can wipe out our brow and know that we are not alone. Do you see yourself as the victim of the world, or do you see yourself as the world? No amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen. Waking up to who you are requires letting go of who you imagine yourself to be. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. Enlightenment or awakening is not the creation of a new state of affairs, but the recognition of what already is. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. If you insist on being determined by the past, that's your game. But the fact of the matter is, it all starts right now. Never pretend to a love which you do not actually feel, for love is not ours to command. All that you see out in front of you is how you feel inside your head. Life is not a problem to be solved, but an experience to be had. The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain, and so obvious, and so simple. And yet, everybody rushes around in a great panic, as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. Through our eyes, the universe is perceiving itself. Through our ears, the universe is listening to its harmonies. We are the witnesses through which the universe becomes conscious of its glory, of its magnificence. By replacing fear of the unknown with curiosity, we open ourselves up to the infinite stream of possibility. We can let fear rule our lives, Or we can become childlike with curiosity, pushing our boundaries, leaping out of our comfort zones, and accepting what life puts before us. You are the universe, experiencing itself. The sound of the rain needs no translation. Everything in the world is gloriously meaningless. Insecurity is the result of trying to be secure. Hurrying and delaying are alike ways of trying to resist the present. This is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it is play. Stop measuring days by degree of productivity and start experiencing them by degree of presence. People sometimes fail to live because they are always preparing to live. What would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts, so he loses his touch with reality and lives in a world of illusion. The biggest ego trip is getting rid of your ego, and of course, the joke of it all is that your ego does not exist. As muddy waters is best cleared by leaving it alone, it could be argued that those who sit quietly and do nothing are making one of the best possible contributions to a world in turmoil. You must not be afraid of playing wrong notes. Just forget it, play it wrong, but play. Many people never grow up. They stay all their lives with a passionate need for external authority and guidance, pretending not to trust their own judgment. There is a deep, peaceful calm in the dawning of a new day. Real religion is the transformation of anxiety into laughter. You yourself are the eternal energy which appears as this universe. You didn't come into this world, you came out of it, like a wave from the ocean. we see what we believe, rather than what we see. The difference between a baby and adult is that a baby believes in everything, while the adult doubts everything. Babies also only tell the truth until they learn what a lie is. What keeps us from happiness is our inability to fully inhabit the present. The future is a concept. It doesn't exist. There is no such thing as tomorrow. There never will be, because time is always now. That's one of the things we discover when we stop talking to ourselves and stop thinking. We find there is only present, only an eternal now. Thank you for watching, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, please support the channel, subscribe, leave a like, and if possible comment. And as always, stay strong.